I'll show you how to make a donut inspired by Krispy Kreme. In this episode, we will be making 4. An original glazed, a Boston Crème, a cinnamon sugar, and a Homer Simpson. The first thing we need to do is the dough. Let's combine 4 cups of flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 packets of yeast, and half teaspoon of grated nutmeg. Mix thoroughly. In another bowl, combine 300 ml of warm milk. Warming the milk will easily dissolve 40 grams of honey and stimulate the yeast. 22 ml of oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. If you're going to knead by hand, include the melted butter. I will be using a stand mixer with a dough hook. Knead until soft and elastic, about 10 to 15 minutes. While mixing, add the softened butter 1 cube at a time. Lightly flour the surface of the counter, then make the dough into a ball. Let's proof the dough for an hour or until double in size. Place the dough on a lightly floured surface. This will make about 14 donuts, but that depends on how big or how small you cut your donuts. As with dough with active dry yeast, punch the dough to remove the air, and this refeeds the yeast. Then roll it out into 1/2 inch thickness. Punch out the dough using a donut cutter or any cookie cutter. With a donut cutter, you can cut the inner and outer ring at the same time, but a cookie cutter cuts smoothly without sticking to the plastic donut cutter. Place the cut donuts into individual parchment paper. This will make it easier to handle going to the fryer and prevent it from losing its shape when handling. I usually roll it out again, the already cut donuts, to be consistent with the thickness. No dough will be wasted. You can re-roll the leftover and create more donuts. Let it rise again for 10 to 15 minutes. While waiting it to rise, heat the oil until it is 160 to 163 degrees Celsius. Place one dough at a time. The important thing is not to get it crowded. A thermometer will be very important in frying these donuts to prevent it from burning. After a minute or so, if you see a light golden brown color, turn the other side and cook at the same time. Remove and place it in a wire rack or on a paper towel. For the original glaze, combine 2 cups of sifted flour or confectioner's sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Add milk slowly while whisking. Add more milk if you want thinner or less milk for thicker glaze. Make sure the donut is warm before dipping it in or pouring the glaze. Place it in a wire rack to let the glaze drip. For the Homer Simpson, melt the white chocolate in a bowl over a saucepan with simmering water. Or you can melt it in a microwave, stirring in between about 15 seconds. Add the pink food color. You have to work fast with this glaze as it thickens as it cools. Dip the donut to the glaze and top it with candy sprinkles. This would be the easiest one. Mix half a cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder. Place on a flat pan. Coat the donut with the mixture. Make sure the donut is warm or newly fried so that the sugar mixture clings to it. Lastly, the Boston Crème. Add 2 cups of whole milk in a small saucepot, half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, let it simmer and set aside. Whisk 6 egg yolks in a bowl. Add 2/3 cups sugar. Whisk until light and fluffy. Add 1/4 cup cornstarch. Whisk in 1/4 cup of the hot mixture until incorporated. Whisk in the remaining hot milk. Pour the mixture back into the sauce pot through a strainer. Cook over medium-high heat, whisking constantly until thickened and slowly boiling. Remove from heat and add 1 tablespoon of cold unsalted butter. Pour it in a bowl and let it cool. Chill for at least 2 hours. You would need a piping bag to fill the inside of the donut. If you don't have it, you can make one using just a Ziploc bag. Pour the pastry cream into the bag. Use a tweezer or a stick to drill in a hole at the side and make room for the filling. Pipe in the pastry cream inside the donut. You will know it's full when the donut gets heavy and the donut is about to burst. Let's melt 1 cup milk or dark chocolate or a combination of both in a bowl over a saucepan with simmering water. Or you can melt it in a microwave, stirring in between about 15 seconds. Make sure the donut is warm before dipping it into the melted chocolate. So here are 4 delicious Krispy Kreme flavored donuts that you'll definitely love. If you want to receive the latest recipe or an update to this recipe, go to my website. Please like and subscribe to this video, and thank you.